My dear granddaughter, sit down. I need to ask you something, and I want you to be honest with me. When was the last time you talked about your dream? Not the safe plan everyone expects from you, not the career that makes sense. Your real dream, the one that makes your heart beat faster, the one that scares you and excites you at the same time. You're quiet. I thought so. You know what's happening. Your dream is dying. Not because you failed, not because it's impossible. It's dying because you're keeping it silent. You're killing it with your silence. I've lived 70 years, my child, and I've seen thousands of dreams die. Not in explosions, not in dramatic failures. They die quietly, in whispers, in maybe later, in I can't tell anyone, in silence. Today, I'm going to tell you the truth about dreams, the truth that could save yours before it's too late. So listen with your heart. Listen like your future depends on it, because it does. Lesson 1. Silence is the graveyard of dreams. Let me tell you something that will shake you. Every dream that dies, dies in silence first. You have a dream. Maybe you want to be a writer. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to be an artist, a speaker, a teacher, something different. But you don't talk about it. Why? Because you're afraid. Afraid they'll laugh, afraid they'll say it's unrealistic, afraid they'll tell you to be practical, afraid they'll judge you. So you keep it inside. You hide it. You bury it deep where no one can see it. And every day you don't speak it, it gets weaker. Every day you hide it, it fades a little more. Until one day you wake up and realize it's gone. Your dream is dead, and you killed it with your silence. I had a friend. Her name was Rachel. She wanted to be a photographer. She had talent, real talent, but she never told anyone. She kept her camera hidden. She took photos in secret. She never showed anyone her work. Why? Because she was afraid. Afraid her family would say photography is not a real job. Afraid her friends would laugh. Afraid people would think she was foolish. So she stayed silent. She got a regular job. She lived a regular life. And her dream? It died quietly. No funeral. No goodbye, just silence. 30 years later, I saw her at a funeral. We were looking at old photos of the person who died. Beautiful photos, professional photos. Rachel looked at them and whispered to me, "I could have done that. That could have been my life." My child, do you understand what I'm saying? Your silence is not protecting your dream. It's suffocating it. Dreams need air, they need light, they need to be spoken. When you keep them silent, you're keeping them in a grave. Solution? Say your dream out loud, today, right now. Tell one person, write it down, post it, speak it into existence. Say it even if your voice shakes. Say it even if you're scared. Say it even if they laugh, because spoken dreams have power. Silent dreams have nothing. Lesson 2. Your dream doesn't need permission. You're waiting, I know you are, waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to dream, waiting for permission, waiting for approval. But let me tell you the hardest truth. No one is going to give you permission to dream. No one. Your parents won't say, "Yes, go follow that crazy dream." Your teachers won't say, "Forget the safe path, chase your passion." Society won't say, "We support your unrealistic dream." They'll say the opposite. Be realistic. Think about your future. Don't be foolish. Get a real job. So if you're waiting for permission, you'll wait forever. And while you wait, your dream dies, slowly, silently, painfully. Let me tell you about my own life. When I was 25, I wanted to write a book. I loved writing. I had stories inside me that needed to come out. But I never started. You know why? Because I was waiting for my husband to support it, waiting for my parents to approve, waiting for someone to say, yes, you should do this. That permission never came, and I never wrote the book. Now I'm 70, and that book is still inside me, unwritten, unread, unknown, a ghost that haunts me every single day. Don't be like me. Don't wait for permission that will never come. Here's what you need to understand. Your dream doesn't need anyone's approval except yours. You don't need them to believe in it. You just need you to believe in it. Stop asking, can I? Start saying, I will. Not, is it okay if I follow my dream, but I'm following my dream. Solution? Stop waiting. Stop asking. Start doing. You want to be a singer. Start singing. You want to write. Start writing. You want to build something. Start building. Don't announce it. Don't ask permission. Just start. Quietly, secretly if you have to, but start. Because action doesn't need permission, and dreams don't wait for approval. Lesson 3. Fear wants you silent. You know why you don't talk about your dream? It's not just fear of what others will say, it's deeper than that. Fear wants you silent because fear knows something important. The moment you speak your dream out loud, it becomes real. And when it becomes real, you have to face it. You have to work on it. You have to try. And fear doesn't want that. Fear wants you safe, quiet, hidden, comfortable. So fear whispers in your ear, don't tell anyone. They'll laugh at you. You'll look stupid. What if you fail? What if they're right and you're wrong? Just keep it inside. Just stay quiet. Just stay safe. And you listen, because fear is loud. Fear is convincing. Fear sounds like wisdom. But it's not wisdom. It's a prison. Let me tell you something powerful. Every person who ever achieved anything great had to fight this fear. Every single one. They were scared. They were terrified, but they spoke anyway. They tried anyway. They risked anyway. And you know what happened? Some failed, some succeeded, but none of them regretted trying. None of them said, I wish I had stayed silent. The only regret? From the people who listened to fear, from the people who stayed silent, from the people who never tried. Here's the truth fear doesn't want you to know. The pain of trying and failing is temporary. The pain of never trying is permanent. Embarrassment lasts a few days. Regret lasts a lifetime. I want you to imagine something. Imagine you're 80 years old, sitting in your chair, looking back at your life, and you realize you never chased your dream because you were too afraid of what people would say. How does that feel? Does that feeling hurt? Now imagine the opposite. Imagine you tried. Maybe you failed. Maybe you succeeded, but you tried. You spoke your dream. You fought for it. You lived it. Which version of yourself do you want to be? Solution? Every time fear tells you to be silent, do the opposite. Speak louder. Every time fear says, don't tell anyone, tell someone. Every time fear says, stay safe, take one small risk. Fear loses power the moment you stop obeying it. Lesson 4. Dreams need witnesses. Here's something most people don't understand. Dreams need witnesses. Not thousands of people, not millions of followers, just one person who knows your dream, one person who can ask you, how's it going? Are you working on it? Because when you keep your dream completely secret, you can abandon it and no one will know. You can give up and no one will ask. You can let it die and no one will notice. But when someone knows, when someone is watching, everything changes. Suddenly, you're accountable. Suddenly, you can't just quit quietly. Suddenly, your dream has a witness, and witnesses make dreams harder to kill. I learned this too late in my life. If I had told just one person about my book, maybe I would have written it. If I had shared my dream with one friend, maybe they would have asked me, "Did you write today?" And maybe that would have been enough. But I kept it silent, completely silent. And because no one knew, no one asked. And because no one asked, I forgot. Day by day, year by year, until it was too late. Here's what I want you to do. Find your witness, one person, someone you trust, someone who won't judge you, someone who will check on you. Tell them your dream, not for permission, not for approval, for accountability. Say, "I want to start a business. I'm scared, but I'm doing it. Can you ask me about it every week? Can you be my witness?" A dream with a witness is a dream that's harder to kill. Solution: choose one person today, someone you trust. Tell them your dream. Ask them to be your witness, not to pressure you, not to judge you, just to know, just to ask, just to care. Because silent dreams die alone, but witness dreams fight to survive. Lesson 5. The graveyard is full. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a graveyard. But it's not filled with bodies. It's filled with dreams. Dreams of books that were never written, businesses that were never started, songs that were never sung, art that was never created, inventions that were never built, lives that were never lived. This graveyard is real. It's the biggest graveyard in the world, and it's full of people who kept their dreams silent until they died. The richest place on earth is not a diamond mine. It's not a gold vault. It's the graveyard. Because in the graveyard, you'll find all the potential that was never realized, all the dreams that died in silence. Someone died with a cure for a disease inside them. Someone died with a book that could have changed millions of lives. Someone died with a business idea that could have employed thousands. Someone died with music that could have healed hearts. Why? Because they were silent. Because they were scared. Because they waited too long. My child, I don't want you to be in that graveyard. I don't want your dream to die with you. I don't want people to stand at your funeral and never know what you could have been. Your dream is not just for you, it's for the world. The world needs what's inside you. The world needs your gift. The world needs your voice. But if you keep it silent, the world will never know. And when you die, your gift dies with you. Here's what I need you to understand. Time is running. Every day you stay silent is a day your dream gets closer to death. Every year you wait is a year the world goes without your contribution. How many more years will you let your dream stay silent? How many more years will you keep your gift hidden? How many more years will you wait? Solution: make a decision right now, today. Say it out loud. I will not let my dream die in silence. I will speak it. I will work on it. I will fight for it. I will not take it to the grave. Write that down, sign it, date it. This is your contract with yourself. This is your promise to your future. No more silence, no more hiding, no more waiting. Your dream deserves to live, and you deserve to see it come true. My dear granddaughter, we're at the end, but this is not an ending. This is a beginning. I can't live your dream for you. I can't speak your words for you. I can't fight your battles for you. Only you can do that. But I can tell you this. I believe in you. I believe in your dream, even if I don't know what it is, even if it scares you, even if it seems impossible. I believe that dream was placed in your heart for a reason, and I believe you have everything you need to make it real. But you have to speak it. You have to share it. You have to fight for it. You cannot let it die in silence. So promise me something. Promise me that before you go to bed tonight, you will speak your dream to someone, to anyone, to yourself in the mirror if you have to. Just speak it. Give it air. Give it light. Give it life. Because silent dreams die, but spoken dreams, they have a chance. And a chance is all you need. Now go. Your dream is waiting. It's been waiting long enough. Don't let it die in silence. Let it live. Let it breathe. Let it roar. I love you, my child. Now go make that dream real. The world is waiting for what only you can give.